if we did this correctly, we are live right now, and hopefully you can see us right now. Joe and I literally just 30 seconds before it started, we're like, how do we go? How do we go live? Do we hit the countdown first? Do we hit the go live button? It's been that long. It's been too long.
You said you're fired and I'm hired.
It is so good to be back here tonight on a Monday night, digging life here with this way. Hey, I got it right. With Joe over here as my co-host. Yes, he's not fired, Jason. He's hired again.
Thank God. That'll change in about 30 minutes.
I was going to say, we've got 60 minutes here of a 60-minute show. So let's see how long it takes before he gets the boot again. No. It is awesome to see everybody here. Thank you so much for coming back. Like I said, we have missed this. It's been
a long time.
Quite a summer. It's been a long time. It really has. The break was needed, unfortunately, just so I could get through the summer and get a few things done. It's over and done with the summer. This is my favorite time of year. I've already been back out digging. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And let's say hello to everybody. I see Miss Emily. Hi, Miss Emily, and Dave from PA Relic Hunters. We've got Randy here. Hi, Randy. B. Higgles. Hi, Teresa. I met Teresa last weekend up at
that was awesome.
Yeah. Can you dig it, Dawn and Shelley? Bobby Pastor is in the house, people. And of course, JHH Audra, she rocks. We've got Jason, who is moderating for us tonight. Thank you, Jason. And he's still hired. We've got Fun with Dirt. We've got Jordy, who I finally got to meet, which you'll hear more about. Hey, Jordy. We've got Jordy. Team Clam Bake. And Anthony is here. Hey, Anthony. We also have American Woodland Relics, Paul, and Finding Goodies. Hi, Tracy.
Wow, look at all these people popping in.
Help me out. We've got Clocks just popped in. Robin and Melissa, and Marty is nuts about digging is here. Digging Dan King Clad is here. Hey, Dan. Go ahead, Joe. Help me out, Joe.
Go ahead. You're rolling.
It is flying by. Ezra is here.
Wow. Yeah.
We can't pop out our little cheat sheet because when we pop it out, our chat disappears. We tried that already. It's like, I see Richie and Dennis, my main boys, are here. It's so good to see you guys. We've got Mark the Bird Hunter and Mark Thomas is in.
Mellyman
is here. Hey, Mellyman. Low Cost Adventures. Hey, it's good to see you. Let's see. I'm looking. Scott and Kimmy from Dirt Diggers UK. I'll tell you, last night when I put up the chat, the first two people in the chat, the first was Mark Thomas. He was the very first person. The second person in the chat was Dirt Digging UK, Scott. It was so good to see you. It really was. I was like, yay. It's like seeing all these familiar names and putting all the...
Thomas is a bot. The guy is everywhere, man.
He's good. That's good.
Real good, I guess.
It really is. I'm sorry if I missed you. My chat is flying by. Swift Detected is here. Mayor Videos is here. St. Lucy's Metal Detected. Hi and welcome. I hope I said that right. Esty Clark. Hey, it's great to see you.
Wow.
I know. My gosh. I have missed all these names. I've missed seeing everybody.
Javier
Garcia. It's good to see you.
Oops.
That's funny. It's like that's Audra's favorite name to say. I have one too, but it hasn't come on yet. And I'm like, come on, I want to see my favorite name I love to say.
I think I know who it is.
I know you probably do. We all have that one name we just love to say. But we'll see if they show up or not.
Marty's nuts about digging.
Yes, it's good to see Marty. A full house already. Oh, I'll tell you guys, I hope you all had a wonderful and safe summer. I hope you got away and did some fun things. Hi, Black Bear Jay. Nice to see you. And I hope everybody had a good summer. You got out detecting, or maybe you went camping. Maybe you just chilled a little bit, or like me, maybe you just worked a little too much.
Maybe you went. Yeah, more comic book bot.
All right, bot. I can't have my bot kick out my bot.
That's
Stan's
funny.
Lab, Clint. It's good to see you. And if Farmer Eugene is watching, which I hope he is, because
Yeah.
I've missed Farmer Eugene. It's great to see Farmer Eugene. We gotta get you into the chat and say hello, though.
You got to get him on camera. Never mind chat.
That is true. Did you hear that, Farmer Eugene? If you're listening, you can always come aboard.
I think it'd be kind of cool to have him on.
Bye, Mike. Have a good night at work.
Like,
I'm like checking out all these names. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm hoping I didn't want to miss anybody because it's been that long.
everybody covered. I'm watching chat. Nobody news popped in yet, I don't think.
No. Well, anyways, guys, we are saying we are back. We are back to
You're being
doing.
fucking camera again. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm looking like everywhere.
That's all right. I was setting this up going, don't know if my mic is connected correctly. I mean, when I went on JHH last Tuesday, I had that little oopsie where my camera didn't work, but my mic was working. So I was like, okay, I need to get this sorted before I go live.
And I was laying in bed because you weren't coming on.
Well, I didn't think he was gonna work. Lincoln, hello,
Lincoln's in the house.
Lincoln. Hello, Stan. Admonish the Metal is here. It's good to see. All right. So he was like, yeah, I'm like hooking everything up. I should have probably did a test yesterday just to make sure, but I didn't. It was kind of like
No. We'll just roll the dice and pray.
We'll take the chances. So if my volume is too low, if my volume is too high, please let me know. I mean, Joe came on at 6:30 with me before the thing, and we're talking, and I'm like, how's the volume? How's the lighting? How's that?
I feel like I'm sitting too low.
My camera wasn't adjusted right. I was like this little tiny head, and Joe had this big head, which we know he does.
Wow. How did I know that was coming?
And as I was sitting here talking, I have two brand new additions to my family here. I have two kittens that I just got a couple of weeks ago. So as I am sitting here talking with Joe, next minute my lights just go whoop onto the floor. So I am expecting, because they were chasing each other around this room, so I'm expecting either my lights to go out or my camera to crash onto the floor. If it does, we'll just go with the flow and pick it up and continue on. Because you know what? That's how we roll here at Digging Life.
We just fly by the seat of our pants and hope for the best.
Dan just said pizza party, barbecue chicken, and a bacon veggie pizza with 5 different cheeses.
Wow, that sounds good, actually.
Dan, we're going to your house for dinner. That sounds really
nice.
Joe's
head. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. Not pick on Joe already the first night back.
Jason says, kittens I like, cats are evil. Yes, these are 2 kittens. They're rescue kittens that I just got on October 1st. And they're sisters, and they're calico, and they are wild. No, they're awesome. They're really lovable, but they're kittens. They like to play. All right. I think I've got everybody. If I haven't said hello to you,
we're watching. We're good.
Just do a little wave, just to do a little emoji in there, and we'll go from there. So yes, guys, we are going to be coming back to you doing a weekly live stream again.
If I'm not fired.
Give me some credit, okay? You haven't done anything wrong yet.
Thank God.
Hi, Chris from the ground up. Chris is here. Awesome. Good to see you, Chris. But no, so we're going to be trying to stay on the same Monday night time frame at 7 p.m. So please, mark your calendar. Come and join us. Going to be pretty much on the same thing as what we've done before. We might have a guest now and then. We might do a few games and giveaways. Or we might just hang out and talk about nothing, because we're really good about that.
We're really good at that.
And speaking of talking about nothing, let's talk a little bit about metal detecting, Joe.
Can we do that?
I don't know. I think that's what they're here to see.
I think that's what they're about, right? Metal detecting.
So, just 2 weeks ago, we attended an event.
They did a week
Dig
in
it
the
this
house.
week. Hi, Squeaks. We went to Digstock.
We did.
We did Digstock. I mean, this is an event that I have been waiting a very long time for. Way back to our Metal Detected Nation days. I'm not sure.
I can't pronounce her last name, so Karen K it is.
KK, it's KK. Hey, Karen. When we used to have a show that was on, it was called Metal Detected Nation. It's still out there, so look up Metal Detected Nation. It was really a great group of people. Jordy is actually here in the chat. Jersey History Hunters in the chat. It was a group of channels that all got together, and we might make another appearance, right, Jordy? We might make another appearance. We talked a little bit about that. And so when we used to do Metal Detector Nation, that's when this whole Digstock started. And all of us said, oh, yeah, we need to go to this. And we bought our tickets really early for it. And of course, as you know, look at Jordy's like, maybe. Jordy, everybody misses Metal Detector Nation. See, even look at that. Audra's like, Metal Detector Nation rocked. It still rocks. Let's make it rock again. Even if we do just a holiday special here and there. I think our last time that we were actually live was a Thanksgiving special that we talked about what we were thankful for.
Actually, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. I think that was our last live stream on Metal Detector Nation. I miss it. It was such a great time. So yes, we all bought our tickets for Digstock. We all booked our places. We had a nice cozy cottage that we were a house that we were renting basically. And all that fell apart when COVID hit. See, Jordy likes that. A holiday special.
With a goofy face.
I'll put it in there. Dropping those subtle hints, Jordy.
How are you?
So unfortunately, COVID hit and canceled everything for that whole year. And we have been waiting patiently for Digstock to happen. Finally, this year, they were able to continue with the plans of having Digstock in October, which was October 8th this year. And I just want to say it was the most amazing event ever.
Crazy.
Hi, Gary. Good to see you. It was an amazing event. If you haven't checked out some of the videos that are already been popping up about Digstock, start with Audra's from Jersey History Hunters. Her video sums up exactly what Digstock was all about, what it represented.
If I give you any advice about Digstock, when they say jump in your cars and drive to the field, listen, don't be a hero and walk. Because by 12 o'clock, I had like 28,000 steps in and my tongue was hanging out. I was done. I'm just like, this is crazy. I can't do this.
There was something like, what was it, 2,000 acres?
2,000 acres.
There was 2,000 acres. I think there was like 12 or 17 different fields that you could go to.
Charlie Harley.
Charlie, another amazing person that I got to meet. And each field offered something different. The location might have been a cornfield, might have been a soybean field, might have been old homesteads, might have had bottle dump digging site on it. There was something there for everybody. Magnet fishing was happening. But I'll tell you, Audra's video sums up Digstock perfectly. It was about meeting these amazing people, these incredible channels, the relationships, the friendships that we have made over the past couple of years while waiting for Digstock to come around, or even just being here in YouTube community, and finally getting the chance to say, oh my gosh, I just met Charlie Harley. I just met Jordy finally. I mean, Jordy and I go back over 2 years now.
came up to you because of the live streams and just introduced themselves because they watched the shows. I mean, that's.
I mean, I got to meet Metal Pirate Girl Karen. I mean, that is something that's
She
very
was
dear,
awesome.
very dear to my heart. Karen and I are very good friends. We text all the time, but we've never actually met in person because she's out of New York and I'm here in Mass, and the paths don't cross. Hey, Jason, Dark Knight's here, and it was incredible. Like Teresa, we met Teresa, and I mean, these are names and faces that we all see, that we've watched, either on Facebook or on YouTube, and we got to be together and spend some time together. The best part of Digstock is definitely the meet and greet. If you ever go to one of their events, don't miss the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
That is really your only chance
to see everybody.
Because what happens is Saturday's events are so busy and you're digging all day Saturday. And Sunday is the fun events like the seated hunt, and then
there's 600 people in a triangle trying seated hunt. That's like suicide.
And I'm not too big on seated hunts.
It was fun, man. That was a good seated hunt.
It was crazy. It was crazy. They did the seated hunt in tall grass. That's been pretty much matted down from everybody walking on it. But I mean, swinging your coil in that, a lot of the fines were kind of thrown on top. It was like you just kind of like took 2 steps and all of a sudden you were in the silver dime field. And then you moved over this way and it was in the buffalo field. There was buffalo head.
Yeah, and half coins. Bullets.
Yeah, and there's like Barbadines and Merc dimes. And I mean, Audra found a couple of largies, and I don't even think that was part of I think she actually just found a couple of largies because people were pulling out. I saw a massive, a size 7 Crotobel that someone pulled out. That was incredible. They were finding things that in that section that weren't planted. Just relics.
And KK said, unless you're waiting for the raffle.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Is like the raffles take up a little bit of time, and they're not all around the same time. So you kind of like, that's the hard part on Sunday, to go out into the field and then come back for the 12:30 raffles, then go back out in the field and come back for the 2 o'clock raffles, and then the 4 o'clock raffles. And then you want to be hanging around on a Sunday up around there because the vendors start giving away their stuff as they're packing things up. They're like walking around with backpacks going, here's a fine box, here's a finder's bag, here's this. It was amazing. Hey, Treasure Trolls.
The seated hunt was my jam. I didn't walk in circles for hours. That's funny.
It was. It's a crazy event. It was fun. Unfortunately, my headphones were broken, so I brought a pair of cheap little.
Your headphones are broke?
Yeah, my headphones were broken.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so I didn't have headphones for the seated hunt. But I went to, I was up that way. I stopped at the Dollar General or whatever it was and bought a pair of plugged-in ones. Don't use plug-in headphones when you're doing a seated hunt. You spend the whole time like pulling the cord out. It just was not a good experience.
But I did leave Nancy in the dust for a change.
Yes, that was different. So Joe just mentioned something about Digstock and about taking your car. All right, so you have all these fields that you can go to. A few of them are in walking distance. Okay, distance. Like 3 miles to one field, 4 miles to another field. So no, we're all heading back to our cars to go and head to the field that we wanted to go to, which I think was field 11 or 12.
The problem was, so was everybody else.
So yes, you have a line of cars leaving a tiny little dirt one exit road.
Yeah, they
like a concert.
You know, made it in and out.
You just did a concert, okay? Everyone's trying to leave the concert at once. That's basically what it is. So no, the last minute, a few of them said, let's just walk it. Yeah, we can do that. We can walk it.
We did. We made it there. The
Yeah,
hard
we
part was
did.
coming back.
I actually listened to them and not took my car. And we walked. So I'm thinking, okay, this is cool. You know, there's about 6 of us that are walking down to the fields. And I think we were going to 12 because they were just plowing it. Or maybe it was 11. Yeah, maybe it was 11, Teresa just said. So mind you, it's great. First, you have to walk by one of the fields, which has the dead cattle.
The dead pile of whatever it was.
It was awesome. It was like,
Felt like ass. Oh my god, it was so bad.
it was, you know, you just kind of walked by that field really quickly because it kind of smelt. But I mean, it was just bones. You had skulls sticking out of the ground. You had
Bobby
legs.
Stinky Hill.
Walked right past the stinky hill. You
Oh,
did. There was like cow legs sticking out.
oh, skulls and rib bones and manure on top of it all. Oh yeah,
That was not on the map. Can I
definitely
say that? Dick Stocks did not tell us.
If
You
you
know
were
what, Mark?
hungry, if you were hungry on your way back to eat that, once you piled that pile of stink, you had no appetite.
Mark the Berg Hunter just asked the most important question. He needs to know, how many times did I trip or fall? 0.
Yeah, you didn't.
I did not fall that whole weekend. Aren't you proud of me now, Mark?
What's up, 508 Magnets?
Hey, Josh. As everybody knows, I always fall at least once or I injure myself somehow. That's just, there was no injuries. Yeah, I had no injuries, just my knee. But that's just Brad. Hi, Brad. So, yes, so we decided to walk. And Joe has a famous complaint about me is that I'm a very fast walker. And I do. I walk fast. It's just who I am. I'm also a wanderer when I metal detect. I go all over the place. I don't do gridding. Thank you, Mark. I don't do any gridding or anything. I just kind of like wander, feel out. Hey, Frankie, feel out the area, and then I'll circle back around and kind of see. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Chris. My friend Jason collected cow tags from the dead cows because he collects them. Yeah, I didn't think I'd stay that long at Stinky Hill.
He plugged his nose when we went over there.
So we're walking down. We're like in the second field by now. And the copperheads disappear. We lost them, right, Bobby? It was like I looked and saw Bobby. There was no Joe anymore. I looked and I could still see Eric and his brother were in the area. There was no Trey. There was no Mike. The copperheads left us in the dust. They were gone. Couldn't find them anywhere. So it was like, okay. So I proceeded to.
We found you in field 11.
Yeah, you did find me. I beat you to field 11. So
Yeah, I lost you again.
Yes, you did. So we did those fields there, which were great. It was a beautiful, beautiful weather day for detecting. It got to the point that I was solo now because I then lost Bobby. I lost Eric.
You were by yourself.
I was all by myself. I'm like texting people. I'm like, Audra, Karen, where are you? What does your scenery look like? And
I texted her and her response back was, who are you?
Audra sends me a message that says red barn. I'm like, every field has a red barn. There's red barns everywhere up there. So I continued detected a little bit by myself, and then I walked to the main road. I figured I'll just take the main road. I'll start walking back to. I'm about 4 miles now. 4 miles.
Yep, at
maybe
least
4 or 5 miles away from the tent, the event. So I said, I'm just gonna work my way back. Some guy drives by me in a Florida plate car, and he's like, "Are you walking back?" And I'm like, yeah, why? And he's like, get in the car. I'll give you a ride. I'm like, okay. No idea who this guy is. He's got Florida plates. Don't even know if he's up there for Dick Stock. I'm hoping that he is. And I just got in the car with a stranger.
That's funny.
I want to say thank you very much for giving me a ride. He was a sweet guy. He was great. He was wonderful to talk with. I forgot his name too, and I was like, oh, I knew I was going to forget his name. So if you're watching, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but it was great. We had a nice conversation about detecting and how he's up here for a little bit. He was going to do make his way into other areas. So it was pretty cool. Oh, Jordy just said to you, Joe, thanks for the suggestion about Steve's detector rods. It will be here Wednesday.
Oh, awesome, man. Good
Oh,
show.
awesome.
Did you throw my name out there? I hope so.
I'm sure. Mentioned his name. I hope you did. But
Did
yeah,
you get a purple one?
It was a good time. What was your highlight, Joe, to Digstock?
Just meeting everybody.
Yes.
I mean, it was amazing. Like I said, there was people that I didn't even know came up to me quite a few times. Said, "Hey, you Copperheads, watch your show." It's like, wow.
Well, that's what was so nice. There were so many people there that are YouTubers, and there's also so many people there that are just there for metal detecting. Nice. And it was so great to meet these people. And then also, I mean, you had Gypsy and Amanda from Digga Diggas.
They were
amazing people. Amazing. Oh my gosh, so much fun to be with. Fun. Everybody is true and genuine, down to earth people. I mean, I met all metal militia.
There you go.
All right, that's a tongue twister for me.
She was like starstruck. It was so funny. She's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" I'm like, "What?"
If Jim is watching, which I know he's not watching, so we're good. We're safe to say, yes, I was fanning over somebody. Okay, we were all sitting there together at the meet and greet, and I saw Jim from All Metal Militia, and the guy is great. I love this guy. He's a sweet guy. I follow him on Instagram too.
Hey, Bobby,
and I was sitting there going, I want to go say hi. I want to go say hi.
Say hi. What the hell?
And it was so great to go up to him and see him. And he's like, because I introduced myself, and he's like, I know who you are. So that made me feel good. And it was great. I got a couple of stickers from him, and I got a photo with him. And he's just everyone was just really amazing people. I mean, Dog Tag Doug and Quarter Hoarder, another two. I spent a good part of my Sunday sitting with Doug talking and listening to his stories. Wonderful man to talk with, really sweet. I know Audra's like, we were like, just do it. And I did. So yes, it was just a good time. I think that's what the best part is. As Karen just said, so many new friends and connections. Karen is a riot, people. We had much. Oh my God, we had so much fun with Karen. I'll tell you, one thing that I love to see there was a lot of female detectorists there, which was really great to see. There was a lot of kids that were there. I did not expect to see that many children. And it was great to see these kids were out there with their parents, out there with their detectors and their pinpointers. I mean, especially during the seated hunt, it was so fun watching them. One of them was just running around with his pinpointer, stabbing it everywhere, trying to find all the coins. Yes, as Bobby said, there was a lot of kids. So, I mean, we just made some amazing connections. I mean, Tim from Il Digger, Sonia was there, Dave from Metal Detecting Nation, and Jordy was there. I mean, Kay and Mary Lou. I mean, we're talking so many people, and there's people that I haven't even mentioned yet.
Brad from Green Mountain.
Yeah, Brad from Green Mountain was there.
I hung out with them for a bit.
Yes. But I mean, every time you turned around, there was somebody else making a connection with someone. There was lots of hugs, lots of swaps, lots of photos being taken. Everybody was just down to earth.
And the crazy part about it too, Eric's brother, Jerry, left his digging bag out on the ground the whole entire day. Mm-hmm. And not one person touched that bag.
Yeah. I mean, that's what somebody else that happened with their headset. They left their headphones or something on top of their car, and they forgot it was there. It was there when they got back that night. It's
Dig Doug, get on you talking about Dig Doug Bowden Karen?
Yes.
Probably.
But it was a good time. So if you ever have a chance, anyone, do it. Come to the event. I'm looking
They
forward.
just announced the Dig Doc 2022 one. Did you see that in North Carolina?
That's the mini. That's the mini they're doing. They're
It's
doing it
5
they're
days.
doing it for a full day.
$450 for 5 days.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
That's crazy.
I mean, I can just about do like these long weekend ones, which is really nice. I can't take a week off from work to do it. But it's now motivated me more to look in on other events. I'd like to see maybe like the Florida Hunt or the Ohio Hunt or there's a big one in Virginia.
No, what I
Doug
think
hit
we
on
should
it.
do
He's
is
a
get the
charmer.
same group we were with and go up to Cheesy ourselves and rent a hotel and go door knocking.
Mm-hmm.
We did some door knocking, and actually the people up there are very nice. We got a farm, a bunch of houses.
I barely saw you that whole weekend.
That's true. I know.
It's true. It's like you kind of went up there, and I pretty much just saw him, the meet and greet, and then Saturday, and then after he disappeared, I didn't see him again. I didn't even, didn't
Oh, we
see
had
him.
dinner the first night together.
Yep.
Bobby and his wife.
Hey, Tim. Good evening, everyone. Neil Digger's here.
And
Another amazing person. Like we were just saying, we just met so many amazing people, and another lucky person. He found some good things up there.
I was actually honored that Tim reached out to me the week before to go hunting.
Yes, tell us about that.
Here, actually. Yeah, it was kind of cool. He reached out. Out of any bonehead in the whole entire world, why the heck would he pick me to go metal detecting with? I have no idea.
I do. Joe has a new name, everybody. It was given to him at Digstock by Gypsy. By Gypsy, right?
No.
Are you ready? Joe De Niro is now Mr. Hollywood. Go ahead, Mr. Hollywood. Tell us about your dig with Tim.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I did.
You had to go there. That was not cool. Look, now I'm all red.
Oh.
That was not cool. Anyway,
I'm sorry. As you were saying,
Tim reached out to go metal detecting with me. He came down for a week on his road up to Chazzy, and we actually hooked up, and I took him to 6 cellar holes in one day. And it was actually a pretty crazy day. And he found some stuff. Nothing great, but it didn't really make a difference. It was really cool to hang out with him. He's a really good guy. A really good guy.
But he found a couple of bucket listers because he checked into a few other people while he was up here on his little thing, like in Massachusetts. I think he found I'm going to get the coin wrong. Tim, was it a seated half cent?
The Mr. Hollywood story must come out. See what you started, Chris, now. Chris is going to be all over this. You know,
you can't blame me. You have to blame Gypsy.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll get mad at Gypsy.
Half dime. That's what it was.
Get mad at Gypsy. That's not going to happen. But
Tim got a half dime.
Oh, that's right. He got a half dime.
Yeah. Oh, Karen just said she went back today and found 3 more War 1812 buttons.
And have sent classic tattoos.
Karen, did you find those at the ball field again?
Yeah, she killed it that third day.
She killed it. She was finding that. There was quite
Frederick
a few
Romano. What's up, buddy?
1812 buttons that were found. It was pretty cool. Hey, Frederick. There was. I mean, Sonia found something really cool. All right, half dime at Digstock. Tim got. I'm seeing all these different Hollywood things now.
I know. You had to start that. Now it's going to go to Hollywood, and it's going to be so bad. My name is going to be even longer now.
Can I get your autograph, Mr. Hollywood? Well, technically, Joe was given autographs at Digstock.
I was.
I forgot to bring my book.
I definitely
from
was.
the ground up. I completely.
That felt too. Somebody asked for your autograph.
Yeah, I Night Jason. I completely forgot to bring my book. I mean, I didn't pack really until the night before, so I kind of packed my whole life into these bags and I forgot my book.
Paul, you can have Hollywood back, buddy. Trust me, you can keep it.
Oh, so Paul had the name as a kid. All right, Paul.
I have Mr. Hollywood's autograph. Chris, you're lucky this show wasn't before I met you on Sunday.
It was fun. We actually autographed a couple of books there.
We did. It was fun.
So it was great. And I mean, You're Digging It was there. It was great to meet those guys. It was, oh my gosh, we had so much. There were so many people.
Actually, I want to see some of the YouTube videos that are coming out because I know we're probably
I
a whole
know.
bunch of them. There was
There's
people
so
filming
many.
us. I had no idea who they even were.
I mean, we met these. It was kind of funny because there was these two guys, and I don't think they're YouTubers at all.
At the hotel, guys. Are you talking
At the hotel guys.
They were like brothers.
Bob and Dave. I believe they were from.
Hey, Middle Pirate Girl's in there.
Some part of New York. And these guys were there all the time. I passed them in the parking lot, passed them in the lobby, passed them at breakfast. Every time we turned around, they were there at the events. It was kind of, maybe they were stalking us. I don't know. Yeah. We had so much fun with them. So Bob and Dave, thank you for a great weekend. If you do watch this, it was a great time. I actually got a nice picture of you. So Karen, I was mentioning you earlier. Metal Pirate Girls in the house. So the digging continued last weekend.
Digging with Deej.
Hey, Deej.
Pizza guy got lost. I hate when that happens.
Oh, I hope you got your pizza for free.
What kind of pizza did you get?
Everyone's eating pizza tonight.
I didn't have pizza tonight.
I didn't have pizza either. I had chicken. But so this past weekend, Mallyman24, Mike, had a nice collab. I've been looking forward to this collab. It was a group of people. I don't know if I should name everyone's names that were there or not because videos aren't out yet. Hi, Bobby.
I'm sure you can name a name. So you ain't gonna hurt anything.
So, needless to say, I missed this event. I had a car issue. And thanks to Joe, he made sure I got home okay because I was talking to him. And
there's nothing like talking to Ambient Girl while she's crying on the phone.
I really wanted to be there, okay?
I felt so bad. What do you do? I couldn't hug her. I couldn't nothing. I'm just like, oh, this is not going to be good.
And of course, like, I'm hard of hearing. I'm deaf. So he got me on speakerphone. And I'm like, what? But I want to hear about this weekend, Joe. So tell me, you can name some names.
I could name every name. I mean, what difference does it make? Mallyman, Chris and Kim from
the ground up, who I really wanted to meet, guys.
Meet them. Kay and Mary were there. Audra was there. Who am I missing?
Oops. From the ground up. Thank you.
Joel was there. Drum Detector was there. Steph Diggs was there. Shane Booty Hunter was there.
You had Kay and Mary Lou making their rounds. Drum Detector Joel. Yeah. Audra.
You gonna repeat me?
Yes, I'm going to.
Steph Diggs.
Joe Copperhead, you're a lot nicer in person, says Chris.
Who said that?
So Chris, like to.
What is he? He
a lot nicer in person. So does that mean he portrays himself as?
And we all start. Well, I didn't really start pounding down the pub at the pub, but they did. Yeah, so I'm a lot nicer in person. We had a good time that night. Actually, it was a blast. Chris and Kim found some amazing stuff.
There are an amazing group of people. There was some incredible finds.
This is a hole that we've been to. What? This is the fourth time there? Third time there? Fourth time, right?
This is for you, not for me. I've only been there once. Which was a year ago, the same date that you were there, which was kind of funny. It was.
Yeah, actually, it was.
It was the exact same date.
It was a year anniversary. It was kind of funny.
So I mean, this cellar hole's been hit. It's been hit several times by not just Mike. There's other people that go there too. But they pulled out some amazing finds. And is there anything that you want to tell us about?
No, what?
Joe had a really good find.
Yeah, I did actually. I'll show it. Anybody can.
Hold on, I can make you guys. You need to see.
I got it.
Now, tell the story about the area that you were digging in for this.
So there's a cellar hole, and right by the cellar hole, there's this rock wall that everybody and their uncle has been down this rock wall numerous times. And Saturday, I hit this high tone. I thought it was a beer can. I'm like, oh, great, here we go again. And it really wasn't a beer can. Actually, Chris was right there when I dug this thing. Let's see if I can get it to focus.
Focus.
Focus. Doesn't want to focus.
Oh, you need to see. There we go.
It's Victorian. I believe it's handmade. It's white gold, and I'm pretty sure that's a real diamond in there, but I haven't really found out yet. But that was a killer find for the day.
That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And like you said, you haven't cleaned it completely. So
No.
you really,
I'm afraid.
I mean, it looks like you can
I'm
see it's
afraid.
handmade because it looks like it's like almost like hammered.
There's some fancy on the side on both sides of it. So, but yeah, it's old, man. That cellar hole, I think 1720, something like that. So yeah, that was my big happy face on Saturday.
Now this is like the second or third ring that has come out of this area.
Yeah, Mike found that 18 karat.
18. I think it was 18 karat gold that Mike found last year. And didn't I want to say Jazzy Jeff found a ring or something before
No,
there.
the other cellar hole up around the corner, Mike also found a brass wedding band. We actually hit that cellar hole also.
Yeah, Clark Coves just said take it to a pro and let them clean it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Manly Man told me to put it in a tumbler. I'm just like,
No, Chris, we don't think it's sterling. We actually think it's white gold.
No, I think it's white gold.
Which would be amazing. An amazing find.
There's no doubt it's handmade, though. That's for sure. And I'm pretty sure that's real diamond.
Hi, Susan.
But I don't know that either. But we'll find out soon enough.
Wait, I need my glasses. I'm on my phone. I'm still looking for a ring, as Josh just said. Yeah, same here. I have only found two rings.
Put it back up.
Both of them were fake rings.
Put it back up so she can see, I guess.
Yeah, hold on.
So I can get it focused.
You need to get it. There we go. Because when you focus it, that front is amazing. And you can actually, when you pull it back towards your hand, you can see the fancy on the side.
I think that's actually black. What is it? Black onyx? Is that what they call it?
That's what I was going to say. That looks like it's onyx.
Around the outside of it. Yeah.
That will, as Chris just said, that will clean up so well.
Oops, I get so backwards on this.
Thank you, Deej. Costume jewelry counts, Nancy.
But anyway, there it is again. Yeah, I was pretty happy.
I do. I love the fancy too on that ring. I'm dying to see if there's anything on the inside though. If they've pounded an initial in there, if it was a date. Sometimes it looks like onyx, Bobby says.
Digger D says costume jewelry counts. That's definitely not costume jewelry.
No, she's talking about me because I found I had found two rings, but both of them were.
I'd be so mad if that was costume jewelry.
No, yours isn't.
Digging it back. I lost that ring. Yeah, you were alive in the 1700s. That's awesome.
So Kim found a brooch there too.
Yeah, beautiful brooch.
Oh my gosh.
I wrote Teresa. Yeah, that brooch actually was folded in half. They straightened it out very well.
That's incredible. I'd love to see that a picture of it.
So yeah, I mean, that was the Saturday, and then we all decided to go to this Irish pub to have dinner, and dinner turned into like a 3-hour affair of a lot of laughs. Was
there any songs to be sung?
Oh, me and Chris were singing and dancing, and it was like this 90-year-old guy, man. He was there dancing with, like, I don't know if it was a girlfriend or his wife. He didn't sit down the whole night. We just kept going, oh my God, how's this guy doing this? I couldn't believe it.
It's called living his life, and he's living a good life.
It was fun. It was a good time. I only had one beer because, of course, I had an hour-and-a-half drive, but they had more than one beer. That's for sure.
Shh, don't say that.
That's for sure.
They were having a good time. I saw that little video clip you did that I think you went TikTok live or something.
Well, what scared me was I left Steph with him and Kim, and I can only imagine what was said after I left. The two of them were starting to get a little rowdy.
So who else was there that we can get the dirty information?
Everybody left. There was just the four of us left. I told my wife at 7 o'clock I was leaving. I didn't leave there till like 9.
Karen said she'd be happy with a Cracker Jack ring on a Saturday. I found a spoon bowl and a plastic cap that said "flip off."
But
I like that.
It was a really good time.
Yeah, Audra had over a 3-hour drive. Was she there? I mean, did she go to the meal?
She didn't
No?
know. She didn't hang. It was supposed
Yeah,
to
she had a
rain.
long drive.
It was supposed to rain. She hates driving in the rain, so she left right after the hunt was over.
Awesome. I'm so sorry that I missed it.
I forgot. She got lost. She got she
Who
got
got
lost.
lost?
Audra, my phone is ringing. It's in my pocket. I'm like, who the hell is calling me? Oh, look, it's Audra. I'm like, hello. She's like, I took the wrong turn. I think I turned right. Should have turned left. Could you send me coordinates? Because I'm lost. I had to send her the coordinates so you could find her way
Joe,
back.
I don't think she wanted people to know that.
That was so funny.
She had a Twinkie to eat.
Wow, man, it's real life. What do you mean you didn't want anybody to know that? That was funny as hell.
She got lost in the woods too. Did you get lost in the woods?
She did. She found us, though. She found us.
It's easy to get lost in those woods there. That was the time that I went. Lost you in the woods because
Yeah, you did.
I was all of a sudden I was in a whole area. I didn't know where I was. I just kept like trying to find the big rocks because
I didn't actually say I was lost. Oh, then what did you need the coordinates for? Because you knew where you were?
I told everyone. That's what you just do. Send location. That's what we do.
I'm laughing so hard.
I'll
Mary's
tell
like,
you.
what's the matter? I'm like, Audra's lost.
She said I called so I wouldn't get lost. It's okay. I get lost.
I got lost there with you.
Mm-hmm.
You left me in the dust. I had no idea where the hell I was.
I didn't know where I was, but I found my way back to everybody.
You're in trouble now. Yeah, I probably am.
I would have been lost if she didn't call you, she said. It's all right. At least she confesses. Like I said, that's the best thing about, I'm telling you, Metal Detected, isn't it? With friends, the memories that you guys create, the laughs that you have. Mr. Hollywood had the coordinates. I love it.
Oh, Lord, Joe's on a roll. Yeah, I'm on a roll. I couldn't wait to come back onto this show. Are you kidding me?
And he's not fired yet, guys, so that's a good sign.
You know what? It was a great 2 weeks. We have a lot of stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. There is, and I mean, we're going to be talking about Dig Stock on other shows, I'm sure, because so much happened. I mean, like I said,
you can't
so many
think of
funny
everything.
stories happen, good times, things that we found. Do we ever really know where we are? No, I don't even know where I am right now.
No, especially when I'm metal detecting, because I never look up. I'm always looking down.
Yeah, I'm one of those that when I'm in the woods, I don't really think about getting lost. I like detecting in the fall because I can see where I am. Detecting in the summertime or in the late spring, I'm more cautious in the woods because you turn around and everything's just green and you get lost easily.
And it gets so quiet. It's like suddenly you don't hear anything. You're just like, oh crap.
Bobby Pastor says, we missed you both. I miss everybody that I've detected with that I got to meet. It was just the drive home.
I met Nancy. You didn't meet me? Just Nancy. She already met you.
I met Nancy. I know. I met Karen. Oh, that's just like, that's the highlight. That made Dig Stock for me. That made my whole year and a half complete. I'll tell you, it really did.
Thanks,
That's true, Richie. Always know where the sun is in the sky when entering the woods. Good advice.
Yeah, but what happens if you come out of the woods 9 hours later?
You look to see where the sun is setting.
But it's too dark to know where the sun is setting.
See, bears don't scare me. Watch out for the bears in the wood. The bears up here, they're more afraid of us. They'll just move along. I think the biggest thing that I don't want to come in, I actually do want to see is come across a moose, but I don't want to come across a moose because moose can be very aggressive. So
that's the main. I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years, my friend. I'm sure I can figure out how to get out of the woods.
What if you're lost at noon, Chris says?
And you just walk in circles for 5 minutes till it moves.
That's why you always make sure you have a battery backup for your phone so you can use it as a flashlight if you forgot to bring your flashlight or headgear. Definitely. Drop a trail of nails, Nancy. No, I dig up nails. And I do want to say I only dug one nail the whole weekend at Digstock. I keep want to say Dudestock. Digstock.
It's all about noon. Call Joe.
I've never seen a bear in the wild in my 50 years, and I'm in the woods a lot. They want nothing to do. Yeah, they do. They want nothing to do with you up here. We have a lot of bears where I live.
You neither.
Yeah, I am not. I mean, if you come across cubs, that's another
Oh,
story. Then, if there's cubs, you just need to completely let them move along and don't get into Mama's bear way. That's the difference. That's the whole thing when it comes to bears. But yeah, I mean, we've seen coyotes in the woods. They kind of watch you, but we have never had any come up to us. I've seen porcupines in the woods. Oh, you didn't find it, Tim? He lost his external battery pack at Digstock. Oh, I was hoping you found it.
No, I don't think anybody turned that in.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nobody posted on the Digstock page either. I've been keeping an eyeball out.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody lost their Deus friggin' thing. They turned that in. The module.
Oh, yeah. There was a gentleman there that was looking for his pinpointer. Somebody found it. Someone lost their shovel. Someone found it. I mean, it was really good. People were turning in. They have a nice lost and found there, and people were bringing things up to the table constantly.
Oh, that's what we could bring up. Anybody hear the rumor about Deus coming out with a multi-frequency machine here in a couple of weeks?
I was waiting for you to bring that rumor up.
Just curious if anybody heard that yet. I know Naka is, but I think XP is announcing it.
The data smells fall off a lot. Someone won a shovel. Who won a shovel, Bobby?
You did.
I did.
I want a pinpointer and a set of wireless headphones.
If you bring a cotton twine, you can cut and tie to growth the mark trail that will decay after a while. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm pretty good at seeing where I am in the woods in the fall and winter. Spring, like I said, late spring, I get a little cautious. I try to stick with other people. Yes,
yeah,
that was the funniest. That was the funniest thing about Digstock. Go ahead, Joe. Tell us.
Yeah. So my lab Matt won the first new Noctua machine. The box was empty, but he went up there. He had Mind Lab attire like on everywhere. His hat,
Mind Lab shirt, Mind Lab hat.
Everything was My Lab. It was funny. That was kind of cool though, man. The first one. That's awesome.
But he's getting the first machine, which is so cool. Yes. Some of the things out in the fields, there were some things that were planted, tokens from the different vendors. I did find a token, and I got a Garrett razor shovel. It's really cool. And it was funny because I almost bought a shovel. When I went up there, I forgot to have my shovel sharpened. Now, I have a root slayer. I love my root slayer. I dig in the woods all the time. This thing is, my root slayer has never failed me. But I haven't sharpened it in like almost 2 years. So I was so close to buying a shovel, but they only had another brand up there, and I didn't want to buy that brand. So I just dealt with my own shovel, and I ended up winning a Garrett razor shovel. That's like an $80, $90 shovel, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's built really nice. It's heavy. It's got some weight to it compared to what I'm used to. But I'm looking forward to giving it a try and see how it is. It's very sharp. Hey, Darren, good to see you.
Yeah, actually,
Joe won a couple of things.
Yeah, I won a Z-Link Carrot and what are they, M3 or M2 wireless Garrett wireless headphones.
Yes.
Any machine, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I found 2 tokens out in the field, which was nice.
It was kind of cool to find these tokens because at first we didn't realize they were tokens. I know you should have given Nancy your extra headphones, Joe. Thank you, Teresa. I didn't even think of that.
Well, I got them on Sunday. I mean, I picked them up Sunday morning.
Well, that's because you didn't pick your stuff up on Saturday, and
I was leaving anyway. So
honestly, I didn't really see you Sunday. I might have saw you the most for 15 minutes on Sunday.
So we're sitting at the picnic table, both dead tired.
Yeah, that was it.
And Audra bought a Deus while she was at Digstock.
She did.
We used it a few times on Saturday.
And I'm sure she's going to mention it. That's right. As Karen just said, needed a Dan yard for the pinpoint, for that pinpointer. I bought one of those Dan yards, those lanyards that Dan Yard makes. I'll tell you, so worth it. That was probably my best investment. I bought that, and it was really a reasonable price, and it was my best investment because I have a bad habit of dropping my pinpointer, losing my pinpointer. There goes my camera.
Uh-oh.
I told you that wasn't going to last long.
Cat attacks.
There's my junk. Good thing it's the end of the show.
What are you now? You're holding your camera? Oh, you got it.
I'm going to have to hold my camera, I think.
That's funny.
Told you that was not going to last. Sorry if I made anybody sick or dizzy. This is how we roll at Diggin' Life.
That's funny stuff.
Hey, I didn't realize what time it is. We do only have a few minutes left, so I do want to bring up a couple of things quick. One, I was going to do a giveaway. I'm going to save the giveaway for next week, and that way I'll have a couple of giveaways to do. Bobby Pastor, he generously donated a giveaway. I am going to save the giveaway till next week, Bobby. I hope you don't mind. Time just went by so quickly tonight.
Bye.
But tomorrow night, Digging with Deej and Jersey History Hunters are doing a part 1, part 2 of spooky
stuff.
Spooky stuff. I'll leave it at that. Spooky stuff. It's going to be some paranormal, talking a little bit about detecting. I'm interested in seeing. So that starts off, part 1 starts off with Digging with Deej at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. And then Jersey History Hunter is going to do part 2 at 7 p.m. So hope everybody that's here tonight jumps over tomorrow night and check out Digging with Deej and check out Jersey History Hunter, 5:30 and 7 o'clock. It's going to be a spectacular time. It really is. I love ghost stories. I am. It's going to be kind of like, I'm interested to see what they're going to cover and what they're going to talk about. Deej has a video out right now. So it's a little trailer preview. So when you leave here tonight, pop on over and check out Deej's trailer. Kind of give you an idea of what to look for, what's coming up. And it should be fun. Bye, Jordy. It was good to see you. So good to meet you finally. Bobby's like, I only find junk. That's how I dig. So the teaser video is available tonight. So make sure you check it out because
what do you mean you only
are
find
happening.
junk?
It's a full moon on Wednesday. It's Halloween month. Who knows what's happening? The doors are open. So I'm curious to see. Definitely be there to check it out. Oh, thank you, Ezra. Ezra, a great stream tonight. It's like you never left. I've missed you all. Joe, come on. We've missed him. We've talked about this over and over again.
Yes, we have.
And we were going to be back a few weeks ago. It just didn't happen. The timing is now right. We are back, and we are glad to be sharing our Monday nights with you again. Is there anything you want to say before we leave? Because there are a few other things on at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to run too far over.
I want to jump on Gypsy and Amanda stream there, and they're going to be.
Yes, I am going to. So if you're into podcasts, Gypsy and Amanda, they do a podcast. Check them out. If not, I think Maddie's on tonight. Is Maddie on also on Facebook? Digging with Maddie? Not sure if he's live tonight.
And yeah, I do want to say something. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for coming back too. Thank you for being a co-host again. You have been hired.
Metal Pirate. Joe, I kept my promise. I showed up tonight. Thank you. You did.
Thank you, Karen. Everyone here, it has been fabulous to spend tonight with you. Thank you so much for welcoming us back. And we're going to see you next Monday on Digging Life. We're ready for 24 hours. I'm not going to do I'm not doing a 24-hour live stream yet, Dave.
You know.
That might be every 2 years. Paul was amazing organizing that. I don't think I could organize it. I could stay up for it, but I can't organize it.
Thanks,
All right,
Queen.
guys, it is the 8 o'clock hour. There are other things on. We want
Mr.
to say
Hollywood.
good night.
goodness.
Have a
I
great
hate,
week.
I hate you too, just so you know. The Mr.
We
Hollywood.
will see you next week
Good night, everybody.
here on Digging Life. Good night. Make sure you check out Digging with Deej and Jersey History Hunter tomorrow night. Bye, everybody. It's been so great. Good night.
Good night.
Peace out.